Le français est simple.
Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves. Dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves. Dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, rouge.
Le français est si simple.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous? J'espère que vous allez bien. Bienvenue à notre épisode d'aujourd'hui de Le français est si simple avec moi, Nelly, la polyglotte. Et je suis toujours ici à l'école Greenmount du comté de Kakamega avec les élèves de la 4e année. Now, I hope you still remember what we learned last week. Last week, we were learning about how to introduce our friends, ourselves in French. We also learned about how to introduce our friends in French. We learned how to say your name in French, the name of your friend, and whether you are a boy and you are a girl. Now, class, do you remember how to introduce yourself in French, how to say your name in French?
Oui.
Très bien. Now, who will tell us their name in French? Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Sonia.
Très bien, je m'appelle Sonia.
Je m'appelle Roba.
Je m'appelle Roba, très bien.
Je m'appelle Divine.
Je m'appelle Divine, bravo. Et
Je m'appelle Chloé.
très bien. Now, do you still remember how to say whether you're a boy or a girl?
Oui.
Très bien. Now, if you want to say I am a girl, what do you say in French?
Je suis une fille.
Je suis une fille. Répétez.
Je suis une fille.
And it is fille
Fille.
with a Y, with the sound Y, not a sound L. If you say je suis une fille with sound L, you know what you're telling us? You know what you're telling us? You're telling us that I am a wire. Fille with the sound L is a wire. But now, if you want to mean a girl, then you say with the sound Y, as if you're saying sound Y. Fille. Répétez.
Fille.
Je suis une fille.
Je suis une fille.
Très bien. Now, who can remind us how to say I am a boy? I am a boy. Oui. Je suis un garçon. Répétez.
Je suis un garçon.
Je suis un garçon.
Je suis un garçon.
Très bien. Now, I want someone to tell me the name of their friend in French. Comment s'appelle ton ami? Comment s'appelle ton ami? Gift?
Mon ami s'appelle Lucille.
Très bien. Mon ami s'appelle Eusebia.
Mon ami s'appelle Divine.
Mon ami s'appelle Divine. Excellent.
Mon ami s'appelle Dalton.
Mon ami s'appelle Dalton. And you also know how to say whether they are a boy or a girl. If you want to say she's a girl, what do you say? Elle est une fille. Répétez, classe.
Elle est une fille.
Très bien. And if you want to say he is a boy, what do you say? Okay, yes. Il est un garçon. Répétez.
Il est un garçon.
Il est un garçon.
Il est un garçon.
Very good. Now, in our today's lesson, we want to continue to learn other ways of introducing ourselves. And today we want to learn how to introduce ourselves by saying our nationality, and then we shall also learn how to introduce ourselves by saying where we live. Okay? So to say your nationality, we usually use the verb être plus nationalité. Être plus nationalité. So être means to be. Être means to be. And for you to use this verb, we have to conjugate it, okay? Can you say, I am to be Kenyan? I am to be Tanzania. Is it possible to say that? No, we have to conjugate the verb, okay? Into first person, second person, and third person, singular or plural. Now, for us to conjugate this verb, we say, je suis. Répétez classe, je suis.
Je suis.
Je suis.
Je suis.
Which means I am. Now, then you have tu es. Répétez.
Tu es.
Tu es.
Tu es.
Which means you are. Then we say il est. Répétez, il est.
Il est.
Il est.
Il est.
Il est.
Il est.
Which means he is. And finally, to say she is, when you are conjugating that verb, we say elle est. Now we only need now to add our nationality. We have already conjugated the verb être. Now it's just adding our nationality. Now, when I talk about a nationality, what am I talking about? What is a nationality? What is a nation? What is a nation? What is a nationality? Yes?
It's where you come from.
It's where you come from. When I talk about a nationality, I'm talking about a country. I'm talking about a country. And in French, country, we call it pays. 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 Can you say pays?
Pays.
Pays means country. Now, I want to show you some flags, which we said are also called drapeau. Drapeau. Drapeau.
Drapeau.
So, je voudrais vous montrer quelques drapeaux et vous allez me dire c'est le drapeau de quel pays. I'm going to show you some flags and then you'll tell me they are the flags for which country. Now I begin with this one. Vous pouvez identifier ce drapeau? Vous pouvez identifier ce drapeau?
Oui.
C'est le drapeau de quel pays? Oui. Très bien, c'est le drapeau du Kenya. C'est le drapeau du Kenya. Now, if you want to say I am a Kenyan and you are a boy or a male, you say je suis Kenyan. We don't say Kenyan. Of course, it looks like the English Kenyan, but we pronounce it differently. So you say, je suis Kenyan. Répétez.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Now, this one is if you are a male or a boy. If you are a girl or a female, we will add an E to that, Kenyan. Then the pronunciation will also change. So if you are a boy or a girl, you say, je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Sorry, it's je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je m'appelle Nelly et je suis Kenyan.
Je m'appelle Kayla. Je suis Kenyan.
And you know, I've just heard boys saying Kenyan. Boys, I just heard you saying Kenyan. Kenyan is for girls and ladies, okay?
Yes.
Because this adjective we have to, it takes the gender, okay? In French, every noun is either masculine or feminine. And if the noun is masculine and feminine, it has to correspond with the adjective that modifies it. Are we together? So a masculine noun, a masculine adjective, a feminine noun, a feminine adjective. So for boys we say Kenyan without an E. For girls we say Kenyan with an E. Très bien. Je voudrais vous montrer un autre drapeau. Et je ne sais pas si vous pouvez identifier ce drapeau. Vous pouvez identifier ce drapeau. C'est le drapeau de quel pays? Oui? Tanzania. In French, we call it la Tanzanie. In French, we call it la Tanzanie. Now, if you want to say, I am a Tanzanian. Okay, now this one is I am. Now, let's use you are, okay? We want to say you are Tanzania, so we are going to use tu es. Now, if you want to say you are a Tanzanian and you are a male or a boy, this is what you say. You say tu es Tanzania. Are you seeing here? Tanzania.
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 Je suis Tanzania.
Je suis Tanzania.
Tu es Tanzania.
Tu es Tanzania.
And a girl, Tanzanienne. For a girl now with a double E, I mean with an E and a double N and an E. Tu es Tanzanienne.
Tu es Tanzanienne.
Très bien. So you need to master that and remember that. J'ai un autre drapeau ici. Vous pouvez identifier le pays. Someone who's not answered today. Okay, yes. Uganda. Uganda. And we don't write Uganda in French. We write it like Uganda. Uganda. Luganda. Luganda. We pronounce it Uganda, not Uganda, like in English, okay? So if you want to say, let's now say he is. We now want to say he is Ugandan. We shall say il est Ougandais, not Ougandais. Ougandais. Ougandais.
Ougandais.
Il est Ougandais.
Il est Ougandais.
Il est Ougandais.
Il est Ougandais.
If it is a boy or a male. If it were a female, then we would say Ugandais with an E. Then we would have said Ugandais with an E. Now, and that one will be L. Then elle est Ugandais. Elle est Ugandais. Elle est Ugandais. Now, I have another flag here. I have another flag here. Can you see the flag? Can you see it?
Oui.
Yes. Vous pouvez identifier le pays? Vous pouvez identifier le pays?
Oui.
Aha. C'est quel pays, Tamara? Rwanda. Très bien. We write it the same as English, Rwanda, but we pronounce it as Rwanda. Répétez, Rwanda.
Rwanda.
So we want to say she is Rwandese. So if you want to say she is Rwandese, we say elle est Rwandaise. Are you seeing with that E? Elle est Rwandaise.
Elle est Rwandaise.
Elle est Rwandaise.
Elle est Rwandaise.
And if it is a boy, if we're saying il est, then we'll say il est Rwandais. Now the S becomes silent. Il est Rwandais.
Il est Rwandais.
Il est Rwandais.
Il est Rwandais.
Now, shall we just repeat reading these sentences that we've made on the board, shall we? Okay, let's begin. Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Je suis Kenyan.
Tu es Tanzanien.
Tu es Tanzanien.
Elle est Tanzanienne.
Elle est Tanzanienne.
Il est Ougandais.
Il est Ougandais.
Elle est Ougandaise.
Elle est Ougandaise.
Il est Rwandais.
Il est Rwandais.
Elle est Rwandaise.
Elle est Rwandaise.
So that is how we say our nationality. Now, you know, towards the end of the lesson, you'll have to introduce yourself to us by telling us your nationality. But before we go to telling our nationality, I would like us now to learn how to say where we live. How to say where we live. And for you to say where we live, there is this question that we usually ask. Où habites-tu?
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 Where do you live? Where do you live? Now, this one habit is coming from the verb habiter. Can you say habiter?
Habiter.
Which means to live. And now we want to conjugate that verb again. Because for you to say where you live or tell where someone lives, you need to know how to conjugate that verb habiter. So we say j'habite. Can you say j'habite?
J'habite.
And then we usually add a. A means at. J'habite.
J'habite.
You live, we say tu habites à.
Tu habites à.
Il habite à.
Il habite à.
Who can guess how to say she lives at this place? Yes? Très bien. Elle habite à. Elle habite à. Aya, maintenant répétez. J'habite à.
J'habite à.
Tu habites à.
Tu habites à.
Il habite à.
Il habite à.
Elle habite à.
Elle habite à.
Now we want to say where we live. Now if I ask you, where do you live? You say j'habite à, and then you tell me where you stay. If you live in Eldoret, you say j'habite à Eldoret. J'habite à Mombasa. J'habite à Nairobi. Like that, like that. So I'm going to ask you, where do you live? And then you'll tell me where you live. Okay? So, où habites-tu? Où habites-tu? Oui? J'habite à Kakamega. Très bien. Et toi, Divine, où habites-tu?
J'habite à Kakamega.
Très bien. J'habite à Kakamega. Et toi?
J'habite à Kakamega.
J'habite à Kakamega. Et toi? J'habite à Kakamega. So that is what we say. If you want to say I live in Kakamega, you say j'habite à Kakamega. If it's Eldoret, j'habite à Eldoret. If it is Nairobi, j'habite à Nairobi. The same way here. Tu habites à Kakamega, meaning you live in Kakamega. Il habite à Kakamega to mean he lives in Kakamega. For example, you want to talk about my father, you'll say mon père habite à Kakamega. Elle habite à Kakamega is it means she lives in Kakamega. If you want to talk about a girl or a female, mon amie s'appelle Keila, elle habite à Kakamega. Mon ami s'appelle André, il habite à Mombasa, and so on and so forth. Now, I want to show you some pictures. Je voudrais vous montrer quelques images. Je voudrais vous montrer quelques images. J'ai 3 images ici avec moi. J'ai 3 images ici avec moi. What I want you to do, when I show you the picture, you tell me where you think, which country or which town in Kenya you think this boy could be coming from. Have you seen that picture? Where do you think this boy might be coming from? Narok. Why not Kakamega? Why do you think he's coming from Narok? He looks like from which community? Maasai. Yeah, and it's true, some Maasais come from Narok. Now we want to say he lives in Narok. Who will tell us how to say he lives in Narok? We want to say this boy lives in Narok. I want someone to construct a sentence saying he lives in Narok. So who will tell us he lives in Narok? Oui, gift. Très bien. Il habite à Nahok. Répétez.
Il habite à Nahok.
Il habite à Nahok.
Il habite à Nahok.
Mon ami s'appelle Lemayan.
Mon ami s'appelle Lemayan.
Il habite à Nahok.
Il habite à Nahok.
Très bien. I have another picture here of a beautiful lady. Ah. Which community do you think this lady might be coming from? Yes? Uganda. She's coming from Uganda. Why do you think she's coming from Uganda? Because of her attire, okay? Yes, because of the way she is dressed. Now, can somebody give me a town in Uganda? Any town in Uganda? Any town in Uganda, yes? Kampala. So, elle habite Joyce. Sorry. Elle s'appelle Joyce. Répétez.
Elle s'appelle Joyce.
Elle habite à Kampala.
Elle habite à Kampala.
Mon ami s'appelle Joyce.
Mon ami s'appelle Joyce.
Elle habite à Kampala.
Elle habite à Kampala.
Très bien. And I have a last picture. My last picture here. I want you to identify this young man. Ah, it's like all of you know him.
Yes.
What is the name of this man?
Diamond.
Yes, what does he do?
Sing.
He sings. So, il s'appelle Diamond. Il s'appelle
Diamond.
Where does he live? Where does he live? Yes? In Tanzania. Now, I want someone to give me one town in Tanzania. Any town in Tanzania. Yes? Dar es Salaam. Très bien. Il s'appelle Diamond. Il habite à Dar es Salaam. Répétez.
Il appelle Diamond.
Il habite à Dar es Salaam. Répétez.
Il habite à Dar es Salaam.
Il s'appelle Diamond.
Il s'appelle Diamond.
Il habite à Dar es Salaam.
Il habite à Dar es Salaam.
Très bien. Clap for yourselves. That was really good. Now, I just want two volunteers to come here. I want you to introduce yourself. Tell me your name. You can tell me whether you're a boy or a girl. I want you to tell me where you come from, anything you've learned, anything you can remember from the lessons that we've done, last lesson and this lesson, anything you can remember about introducing yourself. I would like you to come here and try introducing yourself.
Bonjour classe.
Bonjour Carson.
Je m'appelle Carson. Je suis un garçon. J'habite à Malemba.
Wow. Yeah. Très bien. Il s'appelle Carson. Il est un garçon et il habite à Malemba. Now I want someone to come here and tell us your name, tell us your nationality, and any other thing you remember about yourself. Who wants to come? Now you're going to girls. Come over. Just here.
Bonjour classe.
Bonjour Prudence.
Je m'appelle Prudence. Je suis une fille. J'ai 10 ans. J'habite à Kakamega. Merci.
Wow. Wow, she even told us her age. Excellent. That is really wonderful. Now I want a last person. I'm sorry, we can't pick all of you, okay? Hoba? Venesis?
Bonjour classe.
Bonjour Roba.
Je m'appelle Roba. J'ai 10 ans. Je suis Kenyan.
Who are these two?
J'habite à Kakamega.
Comment s'appelle ton ami?
Mon ami s'appelle Dalton Odor.
Très bien. Très bien. Wow. Now, can you just clap for yourselves? That was really great. And now, do you know what we want to do? We want to sing. Yeah. So just stand and we want to sing.
Le français est simple.
Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, rouge.
Le français est simple.
This is the place where it all happened. The stories that continue to change our country.
And at present, we have got one student who is now at a BBC World Service working.
These are the faces we see.
Business Studies
is Madame Susi Masaba.
Walter Panusuambire
Usono Shem Bilembwa.
The voices we hear.
Glad you're tuned in. You're still tuned in to Maisha TV. Now every day here on Maisha Prime News, we air feature from different schools across the country
that have revolutionized societies through education. This is who we are. One channel, one bulletin. Masomo News Live. Join us every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. for Masomo News Live, exclusive to Maisha TV.
Maisha TV, the Kenyan channel pushing information to Kenyan viewers through digital television platforms.
Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television.
News.
Thank you for choosing Maisha Television for this broadcast.
Information.
The classes were in a poor condition.
Cultural programming. Coming to you through all major broadcasting platforms. Special in-depth coverage from around Kenya. Exclusive reporting from all across Kenya and the continent. Maisha TV presents high-class programming, engaging talk shows from our studios and outside broadcasting on a wide range of issues with trending perspectives.
I'm really asking our guys who are behind the camera to look for that clip and then play that clip.
Telling Kenyan stories you won't hear elsewhere.
The most wicked sight in my life is to see his tongue hanging almost up to here.
Tangu corona ianze mwezi wa 3 tumekuwa na changamoto mingi.
Watching stimulating debates on a hot seat.
I guess. Wait, I don't know. Wait. Let me tell you how the seat.
No. The latest happenings from around you on Maisha Prime. The Prime Talk shows connects us with realities of life. Hivi sasa, looking at your everyday life.
Wazazi wameenda kuwapa uhuru watoto wao na ndiposa.
And local business, finance and investment.
Some levels of smuggling of sugar.
Maisha TV digital platform engages users everywhere through multimedia approach technology a Maisha television digital platform, your local and continental channel platform where you choose it, watch it, and love it.
Le français et c'est super.
Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, rouge.
Le français et c'est simple.
I go by the name Teacher Collins, Greenmount Music Teacher. Hereby with me, I have three of the best, or three among the best. They are here to play the discant recorder, which is the modern flute. It was discovered long ago in the 14th century. They can play, they are going to do a piece of music, the national anthem, and one of the music lullabies, Mary Had a Little Lamb. I hope you're going to enjoy yourselves.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Roba et j'ai un poème. Bienvenue. Vol, 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 papillon au-dessous de ma maison. Vol, 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 papillon au-dessous de mon école. Tournez, tournez, les jolis moulins. Frappez, frappez, mes petites mains. Ah, les jolies mains, mesdames. Ah, les jolies mains que j'ai. Ah, les jolies mains, mesdames. Ah, les jolies mains que j'ai. 1, 2, 3, coucou. Merci.
Thank you for joining us in our today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed our lesson today. I also hope that you are able to introduce yourself by telling us your name, where you live, your nationality, and also telling us something about your friend. And I have some little homework for you. With the help of your guardian, Introduce yourself by telling us your name, your gender, where you live, your nationality, and also tell us something about yourself. Record yourself and send us your video to the number 0758995736. I repeat, 0758995736. These have been my host. Which name of the school is this?
Greenland School
In
Kakamega County.
And until next Saturday, we say
Le français est super.
Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, 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 rouge. Dans les pommes tu me trouves, dans les baies tu me trouves. Rouge, rouge.
Le français est si simple.